lot of the work that I do out here is just shuffling resources around from one spot where they're not needed or wanted into another spot where they can be better used. Today we're moving rock from off of our pasture over here to build up a trail coming into our sheds, and we're getting the pasture leveled out nicely in some spots. In the same way, the logs that you see that were used to build the sheds behind me were trees that were crowded out here in the forest that we cut down. We are slowly over time building our property up to be a workable hobby farm, but using things that are all here on site and free to use. It's May 10th and we're having a rainy day that's going to be followed by some warmer weather. So I'm going to test an area today and plant it. And if this comes up, then obviously anything I plant after this I should have some success with. I wanted to level the grade through this whole area with a nice slope gradually going down towards our pond. And I got hung up today on a big piece of field stone over here to my right. And due to time constraints, I'm just going to move on now and try planting this patch here behind me that I have leveled fairly well. We moved the pigs onto this block of land last fall, where they spent the last, I'd say, 4 or 5 weeks. And this was the temporary shelter that we built for them, what remains of it. In hindsight, this shelter worked really well for us and was a lot easier and faster to build than a permanent one that I built on the first block that we rotated them on. So the straw here is what they were using to keep warm. It's wet today, which is going to make it a little bit harder to spread over our seed. But regardless, we're going to use this. Good thing pigs are cleaner than chickens. I've got this little area landscaped the way I'd like it. I can see though now to do this for an entire acre would be quite an exhausting process. So I'm going to do what I can this year and try to take some of the high areas that fall along my trail system down and level, but it's a lot of work. So today we're planting a mix of clover, timothy hay, and oats. Of course, this is to act as a cover crop and to keep any runoff and soil erosion from happening. So much easier to spread hay when it's not wet like this. Until my seed takes root and creates a root mass to hold all my soil together. The straw here helps also with erosion, and it helps to shade the seed. Hopefully that it'll germinate. This spot is planted and ready to go. We'll come back on around June 1st, and if it's growing, then we're on our way to establishing forest pasture. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.